Hi friends, welcome back to this little online conscious breathing meditative space. Thank you for arriving, returning. My name's Caroline. I'll be guiding you through a Summer Solstice inspired meditation here, guiding you through most of the way. There will be moments of silence in which there's space for you in your own present space to drop into that silence, some semblance of it, and feel the welcoming energy of the quiet, how it asks for us to return and arrive, but we so rarely do. So thank you for arriving today, open to coming into some semblance of silence. So I'm sending you so many solstice blessings. As you're listening to this, I'll be on the way to a festival in Colorado where I'll be teaching yin over the weekend, actually on the solstice. So I'm sure that energy will be fairly potent, and I'm giving you just a taste of what I'll be bringing to that space. The solstice brings with it a lot of masculine, solar-fueled fire and heat energies. There's still this energy of Shakti, wild feminine, dancing, chomping, eating demons, that comes with the solar energy. And today's meditation, I hope, will guide you to a sort of conscious, collective transcendence while harnessing the potent power of this solstice mindfully, consciously, as I said. The breath, our conscious guide, delving into these deep magnetic energies of the solstice in a way that will allow for us to tap into our power, our truth, our dharma, maybe in a way that is still balanced and subtle, slow and fluid. So really coming into balance today, the fluidity of the breath, even in its potency, balancing the fire, the more masculine father energy of the sun. This period of transition from spring to summer is often rushed. I know personally I always call it summer when May arrives, just because of school in the past wrapping up around then, but now is summer's true arrival with its deep emerald greens and the lessening of the rainbow of colors, but more of a earthly palette in the outside natural world. I hope this meditation will act as a way for you to shift from spring to summer with ease and awareness. If you haven't already, find a comfortable seat. We'll begin to drop into the breath. You can lay down, back on the earth, belly on the earth. You can pause if you'd like and come back in a second if you need any pillows or cushions. And as you're ready, begin to shimmer your eyes shut, drawing your gaze within, sending your breath to your mind's eye, that space between your brows, breath really moving up into the head space a bit. As we first arrive here, still with natural breath, inhales through the nose, exhales out your mouth. Stay with your natural breath for a couple moments here and notice if you feel called to move, release any wiggles at all before we really find stillness. This particular solstice invites us to shift back to a message that has lingered within us all. We are of Earth. These bodies, cosmic, solar, lunar, they follow the natural cycles, Gaia's cycles, as rhythmically as she does herself, if we only allow ourselves to slow. Slow and be of the breath. Move from the breath. Sit in the breath. Inhales and exhales, guiding us into the depths of self, of your inner landscape. You can begin to imagine your roots stemming from the soles of your feet, the back of your body, your belly, any areas that are connected to tangible earth. There's some physical vessel outside of yourself. These roots are watered by the potency of every inhale, watered by the very air and atmosphere that allow all life to spring forward as it does. From these roots, there were once blossoms and buds. These are no more. They have surpassed their stage of full bloom. Transcendence is your present stage. You might see fruits hanging from stems, or large leafy greens, potent, goddess-like, a garden in all that you are. Again, the breath waters your roots, nurtures your inherent power. And perhaps in some spaces there are tangles of vines and thistles, tangles in some ways of your being, tides of being. Greenery that got caught up in the beauty of the blooms and lost itself in all of that abundance. The interconnectedness of all of your own being and our own being. Greet those vines and nests with ease, a slower breath, a gentle exhale. Be reminded of how balanced you are in your grounded nature. These roots, tangled in some spaces, perfectly aligned in others, some laid out in stunning patterns, encompassing all you are, the root of your being. And as we move towards summer, there's a gentle uprooting every so often in an exhale breath, allowing you to check in with self, capital S, higher self, spirit. Continue to breathe into the nest surrounding you, the roots, your roots. Deep emerald greens gleaming under sunbeams, perhaps, or speckled with the droplets of rainfall from a stormy summer afternoon. You see the elements in all that you are, how you are of earth, more than a mirror, but a creation from earth. From all of these makeups and energetics, you came to be. Be with your breath for a few moments here. Wherever you are, You drink in the sunlight or the clouds or the rain of your space in every inhale. If you'd like, you can imagine the sunlight if it's not present with you. Its warmth, golden drips, born of morning, lingering through the day, finding its peak, and staying with us a bit longer in its love and light on this solstice day. Breathe in the potency of such power, and still you find a slow, steady exhale. Ease within your power, your light. As you converse with the sun through your breath, this piece of divinity, you are reminded of your immensity, your power. As the sunlight is warm and soft, your breath, your being finds itself to be the same. Breath and being as deep as the ocean. You are too just as vast and all-encompassing as the sea. Your breath acts like a wave over your mind, the shoreline as you inhale. And as you exhale, what doesn't serve, what feels called to return to a more conscious state of flow, it draws back out to sea with your breath, with your exhales. Rest in this for a moment now. One last earthly image for you. Feel the breeze of every breath, how you too are of the wind, how the sun is woven into that breeze. You are the leaves furned and swaying through your breeze and that of the earth. You are the sunlight in between the fertile branches and stems as much so as you are the branches and stems and veins of those ferned leaves. You are all. Your breath takes you deeper in this knowing, this truth. Sway in sun-kissed breath here. Last few words, and then we'll begin to part ways. On this solstice day, expand consciously, transcend purposefully, invoke power humbly, and proceed with an authentic heart pulling you through these heated summer sun-fueled days. You need only take the time to remember, to transcend. Remember your truth, your core, your sun and moon and earth. You are of all this and more. If you'd like to remain for a bit longer, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, begin to blink your eyes open, invite subtle movement back into your body. Move intuitively from here. Be gentle with yourself. Links below to stay in touch and to post about some solstice rituals you can practice. Like and subscribe if you're so inclined to stay in touch further. I'm sending you loads of Shakti, powerful sun-fueled energy blessings on this day and the days to come. Solstice blessings. Thank you for tuning in.